what's going on, everybody? As you can see, I'm going to be installing a swivel seat. Yeehaw! It goes around a little bit with the door closed. It's not too shabby. Kind of kick back and go, yeah, buddy. Now, fortunately, in this video, I got to do it in two parts. Part one is me getting the whole seat system apart because we have airbags, and that turns into a whole bunch of stuff that I've never seen on all the videos of people installing swivel seats in their vans. So the first part of the video, if you have a newer van and you have airbags, you will want to watch this part especially, because I'm going to show you how to take the seat apart, get all the wires apart, and yeah, it's a lot of work. There is also work we're gonna have to be doing to all the plastic bits. We got to trim them, shave them up, because the bracket and those don't like each other. So you got to customize your plastic covers, beauty covers. Unless you want to take all that junk off and you don't need it, fine. But like I said, if you got a newer van and you want to keep it close to the original and you got the airbags, this first part of the video is definitely for you. Now, if you don't have all that, just skip to the second video, and it's just the swivel seat install. Alright, everybody, let's get started. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Gonna do some work on the van today. It is officially swivel seat day, so check it out. 4. This is the Amazing Autos swivel seat for a Chevy Express, and it's the passenger side. Came with some little bit of hardware. Cool. Now let's take a look at this thing. I ordered it directly from the company because that's about the only way you're going to get it. This thing is a beast. Now, at the time of this video, this is the only DOT certified or approved swivel base for a vehicle seat. Just to let you know that. Yep, that moves free. Nice. Well, there ain't much to it. So now I get the amazing job of sliding that way, getting underneath that seat. And before we do any of that mess, I'm hoping this is the right key, because this van does have airbags, it's got sensors, wires for the seat belts. It has a sensor that lets someone know that it is sitting in the seat. Oh, this is the key. Alright, passenger side airbag, turned it off. I don't want any unhappy experiences with airbags going off accidentally. Now we're going to go downhill. And getting the seat off is looks pretty straightforward. We got 2 here, 2 up front. I think the hardest part is going to be dealing with these wires, and that's the whole reason I'm doing this video. It's because I haven't seen any video on how to deal with these wires, nor how I'm going to film this, but it looks like I can get 2 of these right from back here. So I might put the camera up front and find a tool. And don't have to look any farther than my weed bucket. I'm going to use my weed puller to pry down the little plastic wire restraints, because they're on like a little thingadoo. I don't know if I can reach it well this way, but kind of like so. Yeah, see? Weed puller does it every time. What bucket's in there? There we go. Well, that will work. Getting the clips off was the easy part. Getting that bugger apart, man, it's turning out to be a bit of a job. I was thinking maybe I take the seat off, lean it, and I'll get a better view of what's going on. How about that? So I've got enough slack where I think I can lean it, and there's another one of these that I can get to if the seat is moved just a little bit. All right, time to move the seat. All right, the tool you're going to need, 15mm socket. One of these be nice, or you could use a wrench. They got these things on there pretty good. Yeah, they do. There we go. All right, both the front bolts, keep them up front. Seat should kind of do some things. Right on. The seat is loose. How far can she go? Don't know. Oh, let's go in there. Good job, Jimmy. All right, now we can get to these wires. We'd pull our tool. Feels like a little pip clip. Yeah, no problemo. I'd say there was a lot of this being involved in it. And of course one for this guy. That one's a little fatter. Hey, there we go. All right. Starting to make a little progress finally. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, this thing should not come apart. All right. It's still not coming apart, Jimmy. Lovely McWubba. One would think that almost looks like a haphazard clip type thing right there going on. After about 30 minutes trying to get this thing to come apart, I still can't figure it out. There's nothing anywhere on the internet about that. But this one, alright, this one came right off of that back there in the back. And this one, it's got a little clip here. It goes all the way back to that doodad back down in there. This thing. Whatever that little doodad is. Then this, you got to pop out of the plastic with the tool. And now there's another one way back in there that I'm going to have to get this whole plastic cover off of this thing to get to it. So nice. They didn't put that one in the manual, tell you what. And for the plastic cover, the Phillips head screwdriver. Right. And if I'd known all that, I would have taken that off first. But now you know. Take the plastic cover off first before you go messing around with these that have all the wires in it. Screwdriver. There we go. And what you know, of course, the other screw I gotta take off is back here. On the top, it looks like. Let's see. Yep, still ain't really wanting to budge. And we'll see about getting this thing off. This thing looks like it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, Ninja, roll you around. Alright. And this thing, of course, course it don't want to come off. Why would it? It's got something else holding it. I think it slides forward. Yes. It slides forward. And it's got wires attached to it. And that's the last doodad I got to get off of this thing. And it doesn't look easy either. It looks like a button right here. Be nice, that's like some kind of little release button. Yep, it looks like that's going to take about another 20 minutes to figure out how the hell that's on there. Holy moly, people, I got it off. This thing is a spring-loaded latch. And it's got these little itty-bitty little tab things on either side that are like impossible to get to. So I used the screwdriver, pried it up on this side with the screwdriver, and then went around this side with my finger. And you got to lift them both up simultaneously, right? Okay, that's how you get these things out of that little, I don't know what the heck that is. There's some kind of sensor in there. It looks like it tells you whether or not your seatbelt's in or not. Well, at least I got video of how I took it apart, so I can go back and watch how to put it all back together again. Alright. Well, alright folks, after about 3 hours of working on that, I'm gonna go eat me some much needed lunch. And we'll get back to part 2. Because that's gonna be a whole nother video of installing the base of the swivel seat. But that being said, please join me on part 2 later. For now,